Thanks for being here today. Delta State travels to North Greenville University for another Gulf South Conference contest. State's been fresh off a 30-28 victory over Florida Tech. We'll bring up Coach Cooley to talk about last week's win and the challenges that the Statesman faced this week at North Greenville.
Appreciate everybody being here. Speaking on last week's game against Florida Tech, really good college football game. Have the utmost respect for Coach Englehart. He's a friend of mine. They did a really good job. Freshman quarterback, I thought, played an outstanding football game for them. And it could have gone either way. I was very proud of our football team. I thought we made plays down the stretch that we didn't make the week before. And we found a way to win a tough game at home. Crowd was amazing. Appreciate our fans being there. I thought it was a really good atmosphere. And we're going to need you the rest of the way. But I'm happy. I'm pleased. I'm very happy for Taylor Crabtree. Probably one of the best performances I've ever seen from a kicker. I actually gave him a game ball after game. I've never done that in 7 years I've been here. I felt like he deserved that after what he went through the week before. And hopefully that gets his confidence going because we're going to need him the rest of the year. But really, really proud of the overall effort, how guys had stepped up. And now it's got to go on the road, play a tough North Greenville team. They had a tough one last week in Clinton, Mississippi. But they are a very good football team, very well coached, very multiple on offense and defense. And they're going to propose us a big challenge on the road, just to be honest with you. We have not won a road contest since 2017. So we're trying to get that done this week. With that, I'll answer anything everybody's got.
Patrick Shegog, what is his official status?
Patrick's out for right now. He will be out this weekend, and that's all I really know right now. He's seeing the doctors today, but it's a shoulder injury. It's pretty significant, and he'll be out for right now.
After the game, I talked to Crabtree and Terry when I was asking about their performances. They were very, complimentary of the team and appreciative of the team. How huge is it to have team players that understand even their performances are all team-based and team-oriented?
I think this is all this game's about. I think this is all this game tries to teach you. We are trying to build a selfless culture to where we don't really care who gets the credit. But Marvin and Taylor will be the first one to tell you. I mean, Taylor can't make those field goals without his snapper, his holder, the guys protecting up front. Marvin knows there's 10 other guys on defense have to do their job so that he can get free to make plays that he made. Thought he played a really excellent football game. But we're trying to build a culture of just family and being selfless. And I think that's what I told him after the game. It's just the way we're going to have to play. I mean, it doesn't really matter who gets it done. People just have to step up when their number's called and make plays, and that's what I felt like we did, especially late in the ball game. And that was a heck of a football game now. It was a really good ball game.
When you look at Breck Ruddock over the last few years, started in 17, got injured last year.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's, came in, performed really well. What does that say about him and his character and his leadership?
He has been, and since he's come back from, he wasn't with us last spring. By NCAA rule, he had to sit out last spring. So this would be his last semester to play college football this year. So since he's been back, he has been an absolute leader, great teammate, joy to be around. And I think that he's got a smile on his face. He's really enjoying playing football again. I think last year was tough on him. Having to sit out due to injury, and I'm really proud of how he responded the other night, and just proud. I just like him and Patrick are probably best friends on the team. They pull for one another every week, and Breck's gonna be our starting quarterback moving forward, and he's done it before, which is a lot of comfort to us. And I probably should have played him a little bit in Michigan, and I didn't. Just got in a tough game and didn't play him and just didn't work it in. And and that was on me, and I apologized to him, and there was no problem from him. He was ready when his number was called, and it was called the other night, and he stepped up. Now we're going to have him step up again.
Does the game plan change at all when
No.
with either one?
Neither one of them. They both can run the whole offense, and nothing changes. Nothing changes for us.
And back to Crabtree, Coach. The week before, I know that was tough, perhaps on him, and I know you had mentioned about lifting him up and making sure that the sun is going to shine the next day, proving that to him. But just talking about what does that say about him as a person, the fact that he didn't get down on himself, and
Well,
perhaps he had something to prove the following week.
right. Well, I think he did. I think he was down on himself, to be honest with you, early last week, and I shot him a text Monday night, and to be honest with you, my wife had him in class, and my wife said, Todd, he never even lifted his head. He's down, and and so I wanted to shoot him a text and tell him I love him, and then we decided as a coaching staff to make him a captain, and just kind of to show him that, hey, we've got you back, we believe in you, and we got to say it in Crab, we trust, and we trust him, and he delivered the other night. I mean, that's one of the best performances I've ever been a part of. Just to do it repeatedly, answer the bell, and go out there, and it wasn't just the field goals. I mean, the kickoffs. I mean, their kickoff return team was amazing. So we had a plan going in, and to be honest with you, Taylor was checking the kick at the line. A lot of people don't know what was going on. He was handling all of that. He was telling our cover guys who he was about to kick it to, and was extremely accurate. And I just hope it gives him confidence that he can build on. Because like I told our team yesterday, we all feel pretty good about what happened Saturday, but a week ago Saturday we didn't feel good at all. And it's like I tell them, I counted up as soon as the game was over Saturday night, and I got to my cell phone, I had 27 texts. Well, the week before I had 1. So we're in the business of what have you done for me lately, and that game is now over with. We got to move on to North Greenville, and it's just the way it is. So you don't want to go back to where you were. You want to learn from it and keep moving forward.
Going back to playing on the road, as far as the road losing streak, is it anything guys think about or anything?
No, I just think we got to prove we can go win on the road. I mean, I don't think there's anything. I mean, the streak's there because we were 2-8 last year, But this isn't a 2-8 football team. I mean, I think everybody sees that. So we got a chance to be okay before this year's over with. We just got to keep playing. We're a little banged up, but hey, so is everybody else this time of year. It's Gulf South Conference play. It's physical. It's going to be physical every week, and we just got to continue to play and get better. I feel like we have improved every week that we've played. Game 1 to game 2, we got better. Game 2 to game 3, we got better. If we can just can continue to do that, we're going to have a chance to keep playing and play some really good football down the stretch, which is what we want to do. It's a big game for us, second conference game. Every GSC game is huge. It's on the road, tough environment. Those guys are really, really a tough football team. They beat us down here last year. We beat them in overtime the year before down there. So it's usually always close when we get together, and we're looking for a 4-quarter football game is what we plan on playing this weekend.
Deion Dampier running the ball, just talk about that, how strong he's been running the ball lately.
Doing a really good job. I feel like he's kind of had a hot hand the last couple of weeks. The first game of the season we thought Rico Owens kind of had the hot hand, but last 2 weeks Deion's gotten in a rhythm and been pretty tough, and big back, great vision, and I think our offensive line's done a heck of a job. And you see guys buying in. I mean, you see guys on the perimeter chasing the football and trying to get blocks downfield, and I think that's just part of the buy-in of being selfless.
Coach, you mentioned about improving week to week. Any areas, perhaps after 3 weeks, of concern right now that maybe they'll be harping on maybe more?
Well,
this week than
I think that the two obvious ones, Stephen, are we got to score touchdowns in the red zone. And, man, we were down there again the other night. We were perfect in the red zone because of Crabtree as far as scoring goes, but we had to settle for field goals because we ended up dropping a couple passes I thought could have been big plays for us, could have been touchdowns. And when we're giving up some balls over the top. You know, we got to negate those. You know, I think we held Florida Tech to 72 yards rushing the other night. We had 284, so we continue to do a good job in the rushing battle. But we're giving some deep balls up, which hurt us, and they're turning into touchdowns again, and that can happen. And then we got to cash in with touchdowns when we get down in the red zone. And things get a little tighter down there, and windows get a little tighter, and things like that. But we've got to be the type of offense that can go down there and finish drives. And I was glad that we did that late in the third quarter the other night, being behind. We came back and got a touchdown. Leon Green made a heck of a play, and we needed it. So that's probably as big a play as we had. But those are two things we got to work on. Thank y'all very much.